Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode of the Street Smart Millionaire. Today, we have one of my long-term clients and one of my newest coaches, Patrick Langhans, out of Colorado. What part of Colorado are you in, Patrick?
So I live in Morrison. It's near Red Rocks, if you've heard of Red Rocks, so 10 miles outside Denver.
Okay, so is it like a resort area, mountainous area? What is it?
It's like the foothills, so we have 10 acres in the woods, lots of animals, bears,
No domestic
lions.
Not like me. You don't have animals like I have animals, right?
No, we have wild ones.
Wild animals, bears, moose. What else do you have?
Elk, bobcats. I mean, we have pretty much
So
everything.
you got no donkeys, no animals like me, right?
No, the bears would probably eat them.
Great. And how long you been married?
11 years.
11 years. I just had my 22nd year anniversary. Pretty crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah?
Can't believe she stayed with me for 22 years. She deserves quite the prize, doesn't she?
Yeah, that's impressive.
Thank you. You have how many children?
I have 3.
And how old are they?
I have a 21-year-old daughter and then a 9 and 8-year-old boy.
Wow, a 21-year-old daughter, then a 9 and 8-year-old. How's your relationship with your 21-year-old?
She's amazing. I hate to say it, but she's like my perfect child.
Really? How come?
I don't know.
Now, I know you pretty well, so I obviously don't give you much of the credit. Who gets all the credit?
No one really does.
She just kind of figured it out and became great.
I had her when I was 21, ended up divorced, and I was a single dad, and somehow she turned out very good.
Good for you. Well, I will tell you this. I find you very committed and very, focused. I find those the two things best. Now, how long have you been in the mortgage business?
23 years.
23 years. And how long have you been with me in my coaching program?
10 years.
10 years you've been with me. So you were in the business 13 years when you hired me. How big were you when you hired me?
Not very big. I think I was making about $170,000 and broke and been doing it wrong for 13 years.
So now you've been with me for 10 years. And how many years have you made $1 million?
6 years.
So 6 times out of the last 10, you've made $1 million. How many people make $1 million in America?
Less than 1%.
1/10 of 1% makes $1 million. 1% makes 500 grand a year. 3% makes 250. 10% makes 100 grand. So that you're a 1/10 of 1%er. Are you that smart?
Definitely not.
Are you that charming?
Definitely not.
Are you that outrageous?
Nope.
Okay. So why don't you tell our audience did you go to Harvard?
No, I have an associate's degree in outdoor recreation.
So you have an associate's degree in outdoor recreation. What does outdoor recreation prepare you to be?
Like an outdoor guide. Like I was going to teach rock climbing and do outward bound and Knowles trips and river rafting. That was
that was your passions, and that's what you wanted to do for a living.
That was my passion, and then I had my daughter, and I had to get a real job.
So then how did you get into mortgage business?
It's funny. It's one of those crossroads in my life. I had a job offer to be a scuba diving instructor and a job offer to do data entry for a mortgage company, and I took the data entry job because it paid more.
Wow. So you started out as data entry. What made you decide? I love you to death. They're one of my favorite coaches, one of my favorite students, because you're so process driven and so structured, but you're not like the biggest personalities that I coach. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what made you decide to go in sales?
I was fired from my job, and the only people that would hire me as a loan officer.
Wow. Because you don't seem like you were focused on being in sales. That wouldn't seem like I would picture for you.
I worked for a big builder. I liked the security. I liked the steady paycheck, but then loan officer was my only option. So I took it, and thank God I did. It was the best firing I've had.
So let me ask a question. Why have you been in coaching paying me 40 grand a year for 10 years?
I never dreamed of being big, but when I came to a summit and saw what was possible, I mean, honestly, I hated my job the first 13 years. I did it solely to support my daughter and my family. And then when I saw that you could do it at a high level with a great life, that's when I signed up for coaching. And I stay in it because I need it. I make poor decisions without some accountability.
Well, I personally believe that you're only as good as your vision and the plan and the accountability you have to execute the plan. Do you agree with that? Now,
Yes.
you're different than a lot of my students. Like a lot of my students win on personality and charm. And for those of you that don't know Patrick, that's not his specialty. He's like, you're very like process and solid and thorough. Would you agree that's a good description of you?
I was a very good ops manager. Yes.
So I think that now you've been a coach for me for how long?
About 3 years, 2.5 years.
And you just got to the where you're coaching level 2. Now you were coaching my employees in training. Now you're coaching my level 2. Why do you want to be a coach?
Well, it kind of goes back to what I wanted to do originally. Like I said, I really didn't like the mortgage industry. I couldn't find any fun or value or how I was helping other people, honestly. And now that I coach, it's kind of like I was going to teach outdoor recreation, but now I'm teaching people how to be great business people, great people at home, save money, make money.
So you went back to your original roots where you wanted to teach people. You want to be a teacher. You agree?
Yep.
And my daughter's a second grade teacher. She makes $42,000 a year. Is this a better life?
Is this one? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Coaching mortgage people is better than being a second grade teacher.
Yeah.
Who do you think listens better? The coach of the people that want to make $1 million or the coach of the second graders?
Hopefully the people that want to make $1 million.
You know why? They pay.
Right.
So they've chosen to be here where my daughter's second grade students are there automatically. You know, I look at some words like value proposition, mission, purpose, vision, motivation. So let's go through the differences between us. Like when I look at my value proposition, what does the word value proposition mean?
What you give back to your clients or your referral.
What they get by hiring you. Got it? Might I make more, save more, give more? What are your value propositions to why somebody should get a mortgage for you?
Close on time with great communication and accurate numbers.
Okay. So that's clearly your value proposition. Got it?
Yeah.
Then I look at my mission, which is the same as yours. When you're in the finance business, in money, your mission has to be other people's money. You agree with that?
Right. Yes.
So both of us have the same mission of other people's money. When I look at vision, I want 400 clients to make $1 million. I want 40 loan reps closing 300 loans a month. When you think of vision, what comes up for you?
I have to revisit it quite a bit because I can't roll it right off the tongue like you can, but I would say right now my goal is to close 240 loans a year consistently without fail.
So make $1 million 20 years in a row. That would be part of your vision.
Yes.
Serve 240 families, correct?
Yep.
So why do you think it rolls off my tongue more than yours?
You have it written down and in front of you every day
I live these words. Why?
because it's important to you.
It's why I work. Is it the money anymore?
No, definitely not.
No, it's definitely not the money for me. You agree? Now, it's still a little bit for the money for you. You haven't attained all your retirement goals. What are your retirement financial goals? What do you want to get to? 5 million, 10 million?
My next milestone will be 5 million.
So you want to get 5 million in the bank, and you get close to that now, right?
Yeah, I'm about 3.
So you're at 3 cash net worth, and you have how much in equity and properties?
About 2.
So you really got a 5 million net worth, but you want a 5 million cash net worth. What's
Correct.
the difference between total net worth and cash net worth?
Well, cash is invested. You could access it really quickly if you wanted. The difference is in basically real estate. You'd have to sell a property to access that.
So a 5 million cash net worth will guarantee you $250 a year, and if invested properly, will make 500 grand a year. Could you retire on 20 grand a month?
Absolutely.
So you're here why?
To get to the point where have 5 million and could retire if I wanted to.
Well, do you want to retire? Or do you want to create legacy?
Legacy.
So legacy is 10 million. Great retirement is 5 million. You agree?
Yep.
I think those are simple numbers that people should be chasing. You agree?
Yeah.
That leads us into the why. So the vision is you want to close 200, you want to serve 240 families a year. You want to get to 5 million in cash net worth retirement. Those are your visions, correct?
Yep.
What motivates you? For me, changing the industry, winning and being valuable. What motivates you?
Definitely competition right now. I'm still in that competitive mode, trying to get your approval. So that motivates me quite a bit.
Just so you know, I spent most of my life pleasing mentors. Today, I want to please my wife. We both have the same boss. We both work at Cross Company Mortgage, correct?
Yep.
Number one mortgage company in America. We both work there, correct?
Yep.
We both have branches with them, correct?
Correct.
Mine's just great and yours is kind of piddly, correct? Your branch?
It needs a little work.
Needs a little work, but the personal production is very good. You agree?
Yes.
But your branch needs work. You're coaching, you're developing your coaching style, you're developing. So we work at the number one mortgage company in America. Why do I not own a mortgage company?
Too many distractions.
I'm not that smart.
Ah,
I'm really good on the street. I'm really good with realtors, clients, and getting them to underwriting. Do I know my strengths?
yep.
Do I try to be something I'm not?
No.
Now, if everything I tell you is in threes, make more, save more, give more, right?
Yep.
Right?
Nice.
400 clients making $1 million. 40 loan reps closing 300 loans. And then what I want my dream bank account to be. So everything is in threes. My motivation, okay? Change the industry, win, be valuable. I keep everything simple, don't I?
Yes.
What do most people do?
Overcomplicate.
Why can't I own a big mortgage company?
You're too simple.
I'm too simple. You understand? So
Yeah.
I know my strengths and my weaknesses. Some people try to be everything. I'm not. I'm a really good mortgage and real estate coach. I'm a really good branch manager. I'm really good with a P&L, and I'm a really good investor. I'm up 16% in the stock market year to date. Where are you?
I honestly don't know.
Okay. So you don't know where you're at year to date. So for a process guy, you're not really a review the numbers guy, are you?
I do it once a month. Yeah.
Cool. So as of August 1st, what are you at year to date?
I don't know.
So you're not really, like, your numbers don't sink in as much with you as they do me. So let's
Nope.
talk about your mortgage business. You help anywhere from 16 to 22 clients a month. What did you close in July?
20.
And how many million was it?
About 10.
So 10 million. That puts you in the $100 million club. How many loan reps in America do 100 million?
Less than 1%.
85 last year did 100 million.
Wow.
So you're in the top 100 of loan reps if you can maintain the 10 million a month. Now, last year, you only did how many million?
60.
So you're way up. How much are you up this year?
30, 40%.
Wow. Now, where's the industry?
Down 30,
Down 12.
12.
So the industry's down 12, you're up 40. Why you think? Let's have reason you're up.
Yep. We've been
You're a
focused.
coach. You want my approval. You work hard to please me. You're an excellent student. What's the secret for a student or an athlete to be great?
Have a great coach.
Please their coach.
Yep.
Any coach is great if you want his approval. So
Yeah.
you think people should hire us at the core?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, just from experience, he completely changed my life. So,
I think that you should hire a coach.
yes, I think they should have a coach no matter what. If they'll listen to him and try and please him, then they'll be successful.
Now, some people need to go through multiple coaching programs. Why?
I think some people, well, I'll tell you this. The core isn't always about feelings, right? And a lot of people are kind of dwell on their feelings about doing the work or, being held accountable.
We have a low feelings coaching company, correct?
Correct.
We don't work on belief systems. We work on processes, structures, systems. You do well because you believe you're going to do well, or you've surrendered and followed a process.
Surrendered and followed a process.
So 20 closings for 10 million. How many staff do you have?
I have 4 front-end LP1s. We share an LP2 or processor, and then I have a personal.
So what does your staff do for you?
Mostly paperwork.
So do you have an admin?
I have an admin. She manages my email, books my travel, does my marketing, handles the phone. She registers my car. She'll pay the bills. She does all the non-sales business activities and
Personal and work, correct? Your admin.
personal and work. She could steal my identity. If she wanted to steal my identity, she could walk away with everything.
And how long has she been with you?
Almost 10 years.
Wow, that's a great long time. What does it say to somebody that keeps their employees?
I'm a decent leader.
Decent leader and a pretty good person. You agree?
I agree.
Some people have a lot of turnover. Why?
I think they forget about the people, get too focused on the numbers.
I have many times in my life put too much pressure on people and they've caved. Now, do I apologize for that?
Yes.
No, I do not.
Oh, no.
What is my commitment? Helping people break records. What does it require to get people to break records?
High level of accountability,
I'm going to lose more people than most other people. Why?
because you hold people to another level of accountability.
I hold you harder than anybody's ever held you in your life.
Yes.
Cool. And look at you. You make $1 million 6 years in a row. Your marriage, 11 years. You're working really hard. Your kids are really solid. What are your two younger ones' life like?
They live great lives. They're both in private school. They do gymnastics 3 days a week for 4 hours a day. So they're in competitive gymnastics. They're super smart, good kids.
How many family dinners do you have a week?
Well, gymnastics goes till 8:30, but every other night we have family dinner.
So 4 nights a week, you have family dinner?
Yep.
What's a weekend look like for you and your family?
Weekend is gymnastics. That's usually a good date day for me and my wife. We usually do a mountain bike ride or go do something outside, rock climbing.
So you're still all about that outside activities.
You still like the outside stuff.
So listen, is it better to pay to do them or do them for a living?
Pay to do them.
It's much better to pay to go rafting, to pay for mountain bikes and go mountain biking. To get paid to do those things does not seem like fun, does it?
No. Well,
you got 4 staff people that all help you do paperwork, right?
Yep.
Now, you get your business from where?
About 80% from real estate agents, and then some VIPs and past clients is the other.
Cool. So mostly realtors. How many realtors send you business?
Oh, I probably closed a deal with over 100 last month or last year.
100 realtors over the year will refer you, correct?
Yep.
How many are what we would consider a realtor that give you a deal a month?
About 7.
Cool. What would I not like about your business?
Too many partners. I should whittle that down to some of the best. Maybe I have 20 whales.
Here's what I want to tell you about you. Me and your wife always get your best. You agree that you worry about me and your wife the most?
Yeah.
Okay? So I get the best of you. So when I'm talking to you, you're focused, you're present, you're paying attention. What happens when you have 100 referral partners?
I'm focused on getting that deal and not really about the person.
Cool. I don't know that you can serve 100 people like you could serve 15. So in my world, I would like you to have 15 big whale realtors that you serve and cater to and work on and get in coaching and take care of and support and double date and recreate and go mountain biking and doing rock climbing and doing all those things with them. I believe you got to do life with your referral partners. What does that mean to you?
That means it's not just work. I mean, you call them, they pick up. You're hanging out after hours on the weekend. You know each other's kids, spouses, your friends.
That's right. You're whining and dining. You're doing life together. You're recreating. You're having fun. Like for me, working out, poker, hot rods, farming, stock market. Those are cigars. Those are all things I'm looking, double dating. Those are all things I'm looking for people to do. Like I have a couple that I like where he's an executive at Lowe's and they live behind my farm. So I had, my dog kept going in their property and they're really great with one of my dogs. And I'm like, hey, do you want to come over to the farm and see it? We'd love to. So now they come over on Saturdays and they feed the animals and we're just getting along. And he's a big executive at Lowe's. Could it develop into a big mortgage referral business?
Absolutely.
Well, just so you know, Lowe's is headquartered in North Carolina. There's 10,000 employees in North Carolina.
Yep.
Good. And he's a major executive, like top 5. Could that help my business?
For sure.
Now, their kids are growing. Our kids are growing. They're both fit. We're both fit. So we've done the animals together. We've gone to dinner together. We'll see where the relationship develops. But if we do life together, we'll then be able to do what?
Do more business just naturally.
But I don't try to do business first. What do I not try to do?
Business.
I try to do life first. Like I had a realtor in my office the other day that wants to go in coaching and he does about $25 million a year. And we tried to find some things in common. And he really likes the stock market and he's really mad where he is. So we talked about the stock market and he really liked it. And so that will be our thing. Does that make sense?
Yep. It's something I'm working on.
Cool. So I want you to get to 25 premium realtors and drop the rest. I want people to get the best of you or the rest of you.
The best.
Cool. So we want to get bigger referral partners that you do more business with, correct?
Correct.
Now, how did you get these 100 realtors in the first place? That's a lot of realtors. How'd you get them all to start sending you business?
So I'm very tactical. I would say if you
So
look,
basically, tell them all you're not afraid to cold call. Go ahead and say it.
I got them from cold call or Tuesday updates. That's where I got most of my.
So you're not afraid to pick up the phone and call people. What do you think a lot of lenders are?
I would say this. I am afraid, but I do it anyway.
Thank you. That's the better answer. I am afraid to cold call, but I do it anyway. Who do you think has been rejected the most?
You.
Our boss.
Oh yeah.
Then me. Why him first?
He has more attempts, more at bats.
The richer you are, the more at bats you've had and the more strikeouts you've had. The greatest home run hitters also led the leagues in strikeouts. The greatest basketball players had the lowest field goal percentage. Why?
Because they took
The
more.
most shots.
Yeah.
So our boss Ron's probably been rejected. I've probably been rejected more than you and everybody on the call. You've been rejected more than any lender on the call that's making 200, 500 grand a year. Do you agree?
Yeah, for sure.
Do any of us like it?
Getting rejected? No, I think that's the biggest.
I hate
don't
it.
ask.
I can't stand it. When people talk bad about me online, I don't like it. Oh my God, that's horrible. So everybody has feelings, don't they?
They do.
That's what you do as you get bigger financially with your feelings.
Yeah, it's not as detrimental.
But sometimes you got to let them out a little bit, don't you?
Yep.
Cool. So you have 100 realtors. You get how many leads a month?
Last month we got just over 100. This month we're tracking 130.
So what's the process of following up on 100 leads? How does it happen? I call in. Hi, I'm looking for Patrick. I'm looking for a mortgage. What would happen?
So if you call in, you'll get my team. They'll say something to the extent of "Thank you so much for calling in. Who referred you?" We'll honor the referring partner. Then they'll say, "Hey, Patrick's in an appointment. My job's to take care of you, get your questions answered, and get you on Patrick's schedule." And so then they'll do a phone app. Well, they'll ask them their goals, get a phone app, and put them on my calendar.
And then you'll meet with them or Zoom them or talk to them.
I meet with them. I call them. I call all my leads within 24 hours. So if they get my team first, I'll call them by the next day and say, "Hey, thanks. Did Eric take great care of you? I'm looking forward to meeting you." And then I do the appointment.
Cool. Now, of your 100 leads, how many will you have met with personally?
Probably 35.
And how many of them will you have Zoomed with personally?
Oh, sorry. That's Zoom and in person. It's about
So how many will be in person?
I'd say 15.
And how many will be Zoomed? 20?
Yep.
What aggravates the snots out of me about you and all my coaches?
The Zoom calls.
Cool. So listen, I would want face-to-face for 35 and Zoom for 65. I want every lead to see your shiny face. What do I want?
Everybody to see my shiny face.
Why do I believe in that so much that I hammer everybody about it? Why is that?
I mean, you make the biggest connection with people face to face.
Okay. So the connection leads to my ability to what?
Sell, close,
Serve them.
relationship.
So listen, I meet with them. I find a way to serve them. What do I do after I meet with them?
Find a way to serve them.
And if I serve them, the sale is automatic. What happens to the sale if you serve them?
It's automatic.
What happens if you try to sell before you serve?
You'll lose them.
What does serving them mean?
I think you got to understand their goals and do everything you can to help them meet those goals.
Their visions, their goals, and their fears. You got to address their fears to serve people. So you got to say, what's your biggest concern about buying this house? About the value. Well, let me tell you, houses go up 4% a year because you're putting 20% down. That's really a leveraged investment. You're making a great return on investment. Schools, talk about the schools, talk about the neighborhood, talk about their fears, talk about their visions, their remodeling, how they're going to pay for it. So you got to serve them first, and the sell is easy. You agree with that?
Yeah, that script that you just said, hey, what's your biggest fear? We've been using that, and it's been huge.
I think it opens the door to how can I serve you if I don't know what you're afraid of. So listening is part of serving. Do you feed your clients when they come in?
We have snacks and drinks all up front. We meet them up front.
Is food part of serving?
Yes.
Would I ever do an event that I didn't feed people an astronomical amount of food?
No.
For $5,000 to come to one of my events, how much food do I put out?
I mean, you could gain 20, 30 pounds at one of your events.
In a 3-day event with me. Snack, ice cream, food, buffet, sit-down dinners. I love a lot of food. Why?
Because it serves people.
Cool. We only have 500 people in the room. Why?
Because you are exclusive.
Cool. So we'll have about 130 guests and about our 350, 60 members. You agree?
Yep.
35 coaches. Are they all there as students or famous teachers?
Both.
They're both. They're there as famous teachers and they're there as students, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now, you've been to how many of my shows?
20.
20.
21.
Do you always learn something new?
Always.
Do I
Always reminded of all the stuff that I said I would do that I didn't do.
Now, just so you know, I think we have the best coaches, which you're one of the best examples in the industry. I think do we make them buy something? Do they have to go in coaching to get our stuff, or do we give them everything?
They get everything.
They're coming to coaching to be held accountable to do all the things. You agree?
Yeah. I mean,
So November will be in Tucson. Our clients have to do over 25 million. Why over 25 million?
so they can afford it.
They can afford it, and they're also really good.
Yep.
They're already really good at their job. So they're not going to be wowed. They're going to be blown away. What are they going to be?
Blown away.
Yeah. Now, is everybody dressed up or is everybody in tennis shoes and t-shirt?
We are all dressed to the nines.
You dress up every day.
Honestly, no.
Okay. Do I?
Yes.
Do I make more
That's
money
right.
than you?
Yes.
Then what should you do every day?
Dress up.
Why do my coaches dress up when they see me and not dress up every day? Why is that?
I think it's like the new style, the black t-shirt and jeans. It's cool.
Let me help you. If it's true, it's not new. If it's new, it's not true. You hear me?
Yeah.
You're Wall Street. You're a banker?
Yes.
Are you a mortgage banker?
Yes.
Is that on Wall Street?
Yes.
Yes. Mortgage banking is part of Wall Street. Do you dress like Wall Street every day?
Right.
Do you dress like
Oh, do I? No, definitely not.
Do I?
Yes.
I either have a dress shirt on, a dress shirt and a sport coat, or a suit and tie, Monday through Thursday. And then Friday, I dress like a Carhartt farmer. Got it?
Got it.
Do I shave every day?
Yes.
Do I dress up every day?
Yes.
Do I get in the same time every day?
Yes.
Do I make 45 outbound calls every day?
Every day.
Do I send 20 thank you cards every week?
Yep.
Do I have 400 Zoom meetings a week?
I believe so.
I win. Why?
You're consistent.
And I plant more seeds than you or less seeds than you?
More.
Cool. Do I try to go wide or deep?
Deep.
You're going what?
I'm going deeper now, but in the past I've gone wide.
You've been going too wide. Why?
I just wasn't focused, I guess. I don't know why. It worked in the past when rates were low, but it took me a while to get back to
Well, you're at the number one mortgage company in America. You're ranked number what?
I think I'm 60.
So you're number 60 at the number one mortgage company in America. They have 3,100 loan reps and you're ranked number 60. You must be pretty good at this. You're in the top 200 in the nation. You're a pretty darn good loan rep. You agree with that? And if you end up at 120 million this year, you'd be in the top 100 in the nation, would you?
Yep.
And if you end up at 100 million, you'll be in the top 25 at cross country. You agree?
Yep.
Pretty spectacular. So you should go wider or deeper?
Deeper.
Cool. You should see more people live or less people live?
More people.
More people on Zoom or less people on Zoom?
Less people on Zoom.
Wow. Less is more. Say it.
Less is more.
You agree?
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about fitness. What do you do to stay fit?
Work out at least 5 days a week.
How long in the gym?
About an hour.
And how's your diet?
Diet's good.
Cool. And you're in a coaching program, so you're 2 hours a month in coaching, plus probably another hour and a half with me, correct?
Yep.
So you're probably 4 hours a month on your coaching career, probably an hour a week.
Yeah, at least.
What do you read or what do you do outside of that to get extra lesson and stimulation and motivation?
So I don't like reading, honestly. So I do a lot.
I watch a lot of TV. I learn a lot from TV. You?
I don't really have much time for TV, so I do a lot of podcasts when I'm driving. I'm in the gym pretty early, so there's no one to call. So I do a lot of podcasts.
What kind of podcasts do you watch and listen to?
I do some money podcasts, some God podcasts, motivational podcasts.
Where are you with God?
Still working on it.
What does that mean to you?
Is
there a God?
I believe there is, yes.
Is he your God?
Yes.
Okay, what's the difference between those two statements?
I don't know.
In Matthew, which is one of the gospels in the Bible, it says, many people claim to know me, but it's in name only. So they know there's a God, don't they?
Yeah.
But they're not their personal God. I believe God has to be a personal relationship. So you do some God studying, you do some, you work with my mentor once a month, correct?
I work with Roy. I do a daily devotional. I'm listening to Proverbs.
Cool. I don't like to read many books, but I read John Maxwell every day for leadership secrets every day. I read the proverb every day. There's always this 31 proverbs in the Bible written by King Solomon. King Solomon was the richest and wisest man in the world, good enough for me. So I read him every day. I pray with my team every day. I'm in a Bible study every Wednesday night. I go to church a couple Sundays a month. I think what's in the well comes up in the bucket. So if fiscal, are you fiscal?
Fiscal with money?
Yes.
Yes.
Like you have no debt, right? Except your mortgage and cars?
Correct.
Cool. And you save what percent of your income every month?
20%.
So you save 20% every month for the 10 years you've been with me, or for about 8 of it?
Probably about 8. I've missed some months here and there.
Cool. Do you think I ever missed my 20% in 39 years since I was taught that?
Nope.
Cool. And I have a giant portfolio. I have the number 8 financial planner in America, and I'm his number 3 client. I think he has a bunch more famous people than me.
Maybe a few.
And a lot of clients more famous than me because I'm not very famous, but they're not wealthier than me. Why?
Because you were consistent on that 20%.
39 years saving 20% of my paycheck. Is that like the greatest lesson of lessons?
Yep.
Cool. I think serve people and save 20% of your pay. If they left this podcast and those 2 things, would they be better off?
Way better off.
Cool. What would you like to leave our audience? We get anywhere from 18 to 22,000 people watching it. A lot of mortgage people, a lot of non-mortgage people. What would you tell the non-mortgage and real estate people out there?
They should get a mentor, get a coach. You don't have to be in real estate or mortgage.
Is that person going to knock on their door and fall in their lap, or are they going to have to seek them out?
You have to seek them out.
So mentors and coaches. What else?
Non-mortgage people,
Yeah.
non-real estate people. Save 20%, learn about money because they don't teach that in school.
What would you teach mortgage and realtors?
How to budget.
Cool. A little secret, would you teach them to hire us?
Yes.
Yes, hire us. So, what's your final thought to our audience?
Well, I can just say the core has just changed my life entirely. I was a horrible dad, horrible husband, horrible money manager, horrible business person, and a horrible Christian. And it's like all aspects of my life have gotten better through the core and the accountability and the coaching.
So I will tell you that I can only be a great coach to a great student. I think from the minute I met you, you surrendered. You were not in awe of me, but you wanted to learn from me. I think that you take my weaknesses along with my strengths. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
I think to work with a guy like me, you have to show me some grace. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think you have to be tough and open to feedback for sure.
And because I push the envelope so much, it can offend people, and they got to show me some grace. And you have to remember that I want people to do well. I want people to do well financially in life. And to take average people to get them to do above average things is like turning coal into a diamond. How do you do that?
Pressure.
Millions of pounds of pressure. So I've applied a lot of pressure on you. You have an unbelievable life. I will do everything I can do to help you grow. Do you want to double from here or stay the same?
I definitely want to grow.
So you want to grow 50%, 100%? What do you want to grow over the next 3 to 4 years?
I would, over 3 to 4 years, I'd like to double for sure.
Dude, I will double you in the next 3 to 4 years. You will get me 20 giant realtor relationships. You will tighten up your past clients, and you will tighten up your local community influence. You will serve on a higher level. You will meet more people live. What will you do, knucklehead?
Meet more people live.
Cool, and stop doing stuff on the phone. Would I ever make $40,000 a year off somebody by talking to them on the phone, or would I want to meet with them live first?
Live.
So I think that I'm going to do everything I can to double you. You're going to do everything you can to double my clients that you're coaching, correct?
Yep.
All of those you out there, save 20% for 30 years and you'll be rich. If you make 50 grand a year, Patrick, and you save 20% is how much? $10,000 a year. If you did that for 20 years, that would have saved 200 grand and money would double every 10 years. So the 200 would turn into 400, 480. So if you make 50 grand a year and save 10 grand a year, 800 grand in the bank in 20 years. Is that a simple formula?
Very simple.
Save 20%, invested in the S&P, have a few stocks, and you'll really blow up. But Patrick, I love having you as a client. I love watching you grow. I'm thrilled to have you on my coaching team, changing the industry. We're going to blow up. For the rest of you out there, get a coach. If you're in the mortgage and real estate business, hire me and Patrick, and we will not disappoint. We will help you blow up, make your dreams come true. Get fit, get close to God, tighten up your family, work on your business. Let's have it all. You agree, Patrick?
Yeah, let's go.
Everyone, Street Smart Millionaire. See you next week. Rick Ruby, over and out. Bye, Patrick.
You have the normal people that want to break records. They have to be directed. They have to be under authority to win. You all have a little talent, and it will take you a little ways. But if you're directed and you follow an exact GPS and you follow an exact play with accountability, your limits are unlimited.
Your competition is harder right now. They're smarter, they're more talented, and the ones that are going to survive, the ones that are going to make it through, are the ones that what Rick talked about earlier. Always be directed.